What's up, everyone? Octoberz here, chilling with Tupac. I wanted to do a quick non-spoiler review of Evil Dead Rise. Um, I was lucky enough, thanks to Cinebest, shout out to her for getting me, or giving me an early screening ticket to go see it yesterday. And shout out to Busy Balboa for coming along to go see it with me. The movie hasn't come out yet. It comes out on the 21st of this month of April. It's directed by Lee Cronin, which he directed The Hole in the Ground. I've actually never seen that film, but I kind of see like just by the title of how it played into this film, he has like a little signature, I guess, with holes or something. The cast, the stars is Alyssa Sutherland, Lily Sullivan, Morgan Davies, Nell Fisher, and Gabrielle Eccles, amongst other cast members. But they're like the main cast. And pretty much the premise of the film, for those who might not know, it's pretty much just like an extension of the universe of the Evil Dead. So for those who haven't seen it, you might want to go see the past films, because that's another thing that I'll get into with one of the cons of the film. But it's pretty much just adding to the universe. Sam Raimi, who's the director of the original franchise, and Bruce Campbell, obviously my favorite anti-hero, the main character in the other films. They executively produced the film, so that was dope. Honestly, I wanted them to do a cameo, but I know they can't be in every film, and I know they mentioned that they weren't going to be part of it anyways. But some of the pros that I'm going to get into right now, the gore, of course. That's what Evil Dead is known for the gore, and it delivered on that part. So I love that. The kills were awesome as well. Some unique kills. And I also like that they were bold enough to get rid of certain characters, or a type of character. I would just say that. I don't want to spoil it. That they weren't scared to get rid of some of those characters, and that was dope to me. I like when they do that and they're not scared to get rid of a character that you might have thought was not gonna get killed. Um, and I love the homage too, of course, to Evil Dead. Of course, they have to. They have a scene too that it's a homage to The Shining, amongst other little homages there. In the film, if you're a horror fan, you'll catch them. And then as far as the cons, I think honestly it would be just two, but I really enjoyed the film. If I had to give it a score out of 10, I would maybe give it like an 8. Um, but the cons, I would say it didn't explore too much of the mythology of the Necronomicon and the Deadites. Which they did play like one of the records, and it kind of gave the backstory. But for those, I think the director was assuming that a lot of these people that are watching it are familiar with the films, but there's also a younger generation who hasn't seen it, or maybe even older generation, they just never seen the older films. And assuming that we know like a little bit more about the Deadites and the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead, and not everybody might be familiar with it. So I wish it would have expanded more on that a little bit more. And then also I think the character development lacked a lot. They didn't develop the characters enough, as far as like making a connection with the audience for us to feel bad that they were getting, either some of them getting killed off or getting hurt. So that's another thing that they should have done a little bit better. I would say that. With that said, I really did enjoy the film. I do recommend it to go be seen in theaters. I enjoyed it for what it was. And if I'm, comparing films and all that, Fede Alvarez's remake, The Evil Dead, that's still up for me. So this one, if I had to do like a grading of the films, I might get some some hate on this, but the order I would do is, of course, Army of Darkness is number one for me. I just love it. Evil Dead 2 would be second. Third would be the Fede Alvarez remake. Fourth actually would be this Evil Dead Rise, and then last would be Evil Dead. I know I'm probably gonna get hate for that. Um, but I just feel like Evil Dead, like the first one, was kind of like a practice round. Obviously, it gave us, the characters we love, the mythology and all that. But Evil Dead 2 obviously surpasses that film, in my opinion. And it's pretty much the same exact film, just redone and added differently with different characters and stuff like that. But yeah, that's my rating. Go check it out. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.